Hello guys, Namaste. Today we are going to compare Yu tele-ventures latest offering with the third generation of Motorola's best-selling phone. Yes, you guessed it right. It's Yu Yureka versus the Moto G. Now, both the phones are trying to bring great features at affordable prices. Both of them have their own unique set of features, so we at AndroTrix decide which is the best. So let's get started. So first things first, let's compare the features of both the phones. Both the phones have fairly similar amount of features other than the processor and the display. So let's talk about the display first. The display on the Yureka is far more superior than that of the Moto G. At 401 pixels per inch, Yureka has a full HD display, while the Moto G has an HD display with 294 pixels per inch. Thus, you will enjoy watching videos and movies on the Yureka Plus than that on the Moto G. So now let's compare both the phones side by side. On the top side, both the phones have a 3.5mm jack. On the left side, Yureka Plus has the volume buttons. Or at the bottom, both of them have a micro USB slot for charging and data transfer, while the Yureka has a secondary mic. At the right, we find power buttons on both the phones as well as volume buttons on the Moto G. On the back, we have camera and single LED flashlight for Yureka and double LED flashlight for the Moto G. Moto G is very thick at 11.6mm, while the Yureka Plus is a slim 8.5mm. This slimness is maintained throughout the phone, while the Moto G is very thick only on the upper part of the phone. Both the phones have the same weight, despite the bigger display on the Yureka Plus. On the software side, what keeps running the Yureka Plus is the Cyanogen Mod 12, which is based on the Android Lollipop 5.0. This is close to stock Android, but we have the option to apply themes. The custom Yu theme is default on the Yureka Plus, but we can change it to any other theme. The phone has no bloatware and the number of pre-installed apps were very less. The back of the phone is removable and the phone also has a micro SD card slot for future storage expansions. Because of the Cyanogen Mod 12, the phone has a lot of options of customization. We also have the option to turn on the on-screen buttons similar to that on the OnePlus One. Due to the octa-core processor on the Yureka Plus, we didn't face any lag whatsoever and everything was snappy. The latest version of Android runs the Moto G, which is Android 5.1 Lollipop. The phone has no bloatware. The amount of pre-installed apps is very less and the phone runs clean stock Android, which we all love about it. Samsung, are you listening? Motorola has installed only one app, which is the Moto Assist. Also, we didn't notice any lag or glitches during the use of the phone whatsoever. So in short, Motorola has done a great job on the software side of the phone. Just like the Yureka Plus, Moto G also has a removable back and a micro SD card slot. So now we compare the speaker quality on both the phones. Due to the front-firing speakers on the Moto G, the quality of speakers on the Moto G is obviously better than the Yureka, but Yureka Plus is also not far from it. The camera on both the phones is the same, which is 13 megapixel camera on the back as well as the 5 megapixel on the front, but the Moto G has an upper hand with a dual LED flashlight. We also ran AndroTrix benchmark test on both the phones so as to find out the performance on both the phones. So what are the results? Let's find out. Due to the octa-core processor present on the Yureka Plus, it clearly outperforms the Moto G. Here you can see that the Yureka Plus has scored 32,000 while the Moto G has scored a meager 25,000. Also, Yureka Plus surpasses Moto G in the test in most of the aspects. Although the Yureka Plus is very slim and lightweight, the big body of the phone is a lot like a brick. Due to this, it sometimes feels inconvenient to hold in one hand for longer periods of time. Moto G has a lot of curves in it, hence holding the phone for a longer period of time is not an issue. Adding to this is the sweet compact form factor of the phone. So the Moto G is IPX7 certified, which means that it is water resistant and can survive when the phone falls in water. And hence we wanted to test it out. Here you can see that the phone is working properly and the touch is pretty much responsive. And I am not facing any problems with the phone. I am even able to turn on the Moto Assist feature, through which shaking the phone turns on the flashlight and rotating it turns on the camera. Here Motorola has done a great job by providing water resistance to the phone. So which phone is the best? Is it the Moto G 3rd generation or is it the Yu Yureka Plus? It is very hard to reach a final verdict. Both the phones are great in their respective prices. So I will say that if you want a clean, stock Android experience and want some protection like water resistance, then Moto G is for you. But if you do not want to spend much, want a powerful phone and crave for more pixels, then Yu Yureka Plus is a better buy. Thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment and share this video. Subscribe to our channel AndroTrix for more reviews. See you next time.